Welcome to Eldora Speedway, the Rev Sim Shop Dirt Street Stock Tour. About to take on Eldora for two feature races. First one, we line them up randomly, and it looks like Corey Deal has picked up the pole for tonight. He is, I'm sure, still loading in the session as his name just popped up. We'll see if he makes it in time. Waiting for Mr. Corey Deal. There he is. Good job, Corey. Corey gets the pole.
Brother.
Corey gets the pole here for tonight. Well, Asher Brown will be starting second as we try to get a good shot here of our cars. So I'll hang out there. There we go. Corey Deal, your pole sitter, tucked right up on that base truck. Well, Asher Brown will start second in the 31, hidden by the base truck. We have Joey Brewer, the points leader, starting in third in the number 4. Blake Giglio, the 16 car, he'll roll off in the 4th spot. We have Nathan Lafayette, the 00 starts in 5th. Scott Elston, 35 TLR machine, starts in 6th. Damon Nagel, the Trevor Project car, starts 7th. Cody Cleaver, his Snap-on car, starts in 8th. And Jolene Ruby Sims in that Days of Thunder awesome inspired car starts 9th and shotgun on the field. 9 cars here in feature 1. Corey Deal's gonna be going, what in the world? He loaded in and sits on pole.
Blake.
Get our drivers back in now that I've chilled out with the driver lineup.
Over here boosting my pulse stat, boys.
Base truck, make this sharp left turn. We should be getting going on our feature number 1 race, 30 laps. And green flag is out. Corey Deal in the 6th, leads him down to turn 1. Brewer, Asherbrenner, and Giglio go 3 wide. Asherbrenner makes slight contact there, and they all get that sorted. A little more contact, but they're still going in the right direction. Giglio trying to waste no time getting to the front, working to the inside of Brewer for second. A little bit of contact between Giglio and Brewer. They're 3 wide behind him. That's Elston, Asherbrenner, and I believe the 46 of Sims. Corey Deal still holding on to the lead, but here comes Giglio. Giglio wrapping it right around the bottom. 16 car very hooked up down there. Corey Deal holds on for now. Lafayette challenging for 3rd. Working Brewer here to the inside. Car doesn't get much rotation. He's going to fall under attack the 86 of Nagel. Giglio still challenging for the lead on Corey Deal. I think Sims just smacked the wall on the 46 car. Dropped down to the tail of the field as Giglio's going for the race lead. Running the high line, Giglio down low around the wall. He's going to slide up across Corey Deal. Corey's going to do the crossover, get to the inside. Return the favor. Deal goes back out front. Big slider. Corey Deal out against the wall. Giglio's back to his inside once again. Brewer right there in the 4. These two keep doing these little crossover games. Brewer may just take advantage of it in the 4. Giglio trying to keep the power down that high line. Corey Deal has to turn down to not hit him. Giglio all the way up against the fence in the 16. Blake riding it right against the wall. Brewer now to the outside of Corey Deal for 2nd. Seems that Highline's finding a bit of grip. Corey not giving up yet. Slides right up in front of the 4 of Brewer. Brewer cuts him a little break. Could have sent him there. You have Lafayette and Cleaver closing in as the top 5 tighten up. Really, top 6 is Nagel's there in the picture now, but Giglio trying to get away, leaving Corey Deal and Brewer to battle. There is contact as Brewer catches the nose of Deal, then Lafayette bounces off a Deal on the inside. Nobody keeping it straight, though. Some good racing here at El Toro. Brewer grabs that 2nd spot. Corey Deal all the way up against the fence. This Lafayette down to the inside. Nathan keeps working that low line. Deal's going to get that speed up high. Try to go back after Brewer. So Cleaver works outside of the 00, and now the 86. Damon Nagel right in the picture as well, the red car. Lots of side-by-side battling going on, and you love to see it. Top two have kind of singled out. So Blake Giglio now has a second-and-a-half lead in the 16. We watched Corey Deal and the 00 of Lafayette battle for third. Behind them, that's the battle for fifth, Cleaver and Nagel. Lafayette just can't get it hooked up off the corner. Now they're closing back in on Brewer. Brewer, a bit of a slow lap there. Second through sixth all ganged up again. Deal's going to look low on Brewer. See if he can complete the slider. Not quite. They make contact. That's going to put Brewer up into the wall. Tagging the points leader, putting him in the fence. Corey Deal now in second. Lafayette trying to fight him for that. And we have the 86 and the 2. Damon Nagel and Cody Cleaver. This Brewer's falling back to 6th. Nagel staying consistent down there in that low line. Rubbing the fence. So Brewer sliding in there. We're coming up on halfway in feature 1. Field crosses the line. Caution free so far. And this pack from Nathan Lafayette in second, all the way back to Damon Nagel in 6th, putting on a hell of a show. Blake Giglio clear by 2.5 seconds. Corey Deal gets right in on the back bumper of Lafayette, gets to his inside. Lafayette not scared, keeps it held down. You're correct, Jake. Cleaver used to run a 4, yeah, before he switched to the 2. You're not wrong. Lafayette getting a little contact there from Corey Deal. Corey giving him a chance to save it. There goes Brewer into the door of Damon Nagel. See if Brewer saves the car. He does. Points leader having a bit of a struggle in this first feature. Corey Deal, huge rotation on the car. He's going to get all sorts of out of shape, but save the race car. He'll have to readjust and try to challenge again, but Lafayette now holds second. Cleaver battling Nagel in that third spot. Nathan's looking for a yellow. I think he's happy being out front, or in second. Oh my gosh, contact from Cleaver into the back of Nagel. They get it sort of settled, so we'll go back to this battle for 6th. Scott Elston and Brewer. Brewer's just been falling. A little surprising. As we said coming in, Brewer, the points leader, now finds himself back in 7th with just 10 laps to go in this first feature. Here's Giglio well out in front as he has lapped Will Asherbrenner. And here comes 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Corey Deal has run back down this group after his mistake. Nagel, Cleaver, and Corey Deal. See if the purple people leader can pick up a spot or two. Keeping it right around the bottom this time. We'll slide up in front of Cleaver. Cleaver dives to the inside. Now Deal way up by the fence. Cleaver's going to return the slider. Deal works around Will Asherbrenner there. Asherbrenner keeping it right around the bottom. It's going to actually upset Cleaver's line a little bit. Corey Deal's going to hang on to the position for now. And Cleaver right across the nose of Asherbrenner to get to the bottom. Slides up into Corey Deal, gets his nose. They both go into the outside wall, keep going.
Oh, that one broke me.
Sounds like that may have broken the 6th car. He's going to spin it out. And that'll probably be our yellow. There it is. First caution of the heat. Corey Deal breaks the car. Right front is broken on that car.
I'm broke. I can't turn.
The 6 car, when he got pushed up into the wall, broke a right front suspension. See if we can get a quick replay on the contact. There it is with Cleaver.
That's a good race in this discussion for a while.
Cleaver's going to slide up, catch the nose of the 6 car, puts him up and into the outside wall, and that contact with the wall damaged the number 6 car's right front suspension. Then he can't turn and ride in the wall.
Oh my god, off ball.
Tries to get down off of it, hits the brake, spins the car out.
I don't think I've ever heard you talk, William.
Very rarely when I'm in the back.
Good deal. And it looks like Sims both hit the pit lane. Presumably to get new race cars.
Hey Blake, that's fun.
Use the fast repair.
Can you like let the non-pros win for once?
I am a non-pro.
Yes, boy.
I mean, but are you though?
Yeah, my license is blue.
Oh, so you're garbage.
Oh yeah, hot garbage.
Caution laps don't count, so we'll have 5
Like
to go
that
when we get the
wall
green.
and garbage.
Field lines up around the outside wall.
That's hot shit, not garbage.
Lafayette, right there in second, gets a chance to see if he can do anything with Giglio. Giglio's 3-second lead is gone. Lafayette gives him a shot to the rear bumper. Giglio takes off. Lafayette, Nagel, Cleaver, Brewer, and Scott Elston, Corey Deal, and Julian Sims as Brewer's back up to that 5th spot. Dan, appreciate you with the resub, my guy.
Howdy.
Hi. Hot garbage and hot shit. Well, one is feces and the other is like stinky food, I guess. Giglio's gotten out to almost a full second already. Battle is on for 3rd though. Nagel and Cleaver really going at it. The 2 and 86 as they have most of this heat feature, whatever you want to call it. Feature race. It's the correct term. I just keep calling it heat because I'm weird. Cleaver digging to the inside. Nagel up high. Nagel's going to have the advantage going off the corner. Corey Deal trying to get back up into the top 5. He's working the inside of Brewer. So the laps are winding down. The 2, 4, and 6 go 3 wide there. Or the inside of Brewer. Cody Cleaver really getting some momentum on that high line. The 2 car takes off. Goes back around these guys. Now he's closed in on Nagel. Nagel's working Lafayette. Cleaver's riding the wall. Finally gets it turned down. Blake is clear with the white flag, gone through 1 and 2 already. Cleaver and Nagel make contact coming out of 2. It's going to be an exciting finish back here in 3rd, so we'll stay here. We know Blake's winning. Lafayette's going to get 2nd. Corey Deal sends it. He's going to spin it out. Nagel brings it home 3rd over the 4 car of Brewer. Then Cleaver 5th and Julian Sims 6th. Corey Deal limps it home 7th after all that. Scott Elson in 8th.
That's all right, Corey. I was focused on the driving and didn't see.
Now we'll go into a 5-minute warm-up. That'll give us a chance to talk to our top 3 if we can find them down
All right,
in the
top
driver
3,
chat.
go get your interviews, and then we'll start hearing again in 5 minutes.
Blake, DG, got a copy?
How's it going?
It's going good. You put on a good show there. You were able to get away pretty quick. Were you worried at all when that late caution came out?
Yeah, you know, the restarts, they're important in dirt, so it's one of those things where if I mess up a little bit, it opens the door for a slide job, and that's how wrecks start happening. So glad we were able to get a good jump there, and glad we were able to keep it up front, win that heat.
10-4, it looked like a lot of fun out there. How's Eldora stack up on your track list for dirt?
In these, it's not as good as other cars, I think, but the track requires a lot of talent. Running the wall is pretty hard here, so I got to give it, I mean, top 6, I'll give it. Top
All right.
6.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's iconic. Can't hate Eldora.
All right, bud. Congrats on the feature 1 win, and we'll see if we don't pick up a double feature win here later on.
All right, thanks. Are we allowed to go on?
I have no idea what he was asking me because I've already moved on. You can ask them in the driver chat. Let's see. We have 2nd place, Nathan Lafayette. Nathan, DG, got a copy?
Copy.
Well, we brought it home P2 in that race. How do we feel about, I don't know, that late race restart? Do you think you had something for Blake, or are you just happy to hold on to second?
Definitely happy to hold on to second. I didn't have anything for Blake. He was making the high side run work, and really the rest of us really couldn't seem to make the high side work. So that could be trouble. He'll probably blow by everyone in the next race, and probably start trying to battle through on the low side. So we'll see how that goes.
10-4. It looked like a lot of fun out there. You're engaged in a basically 5-car battle for most of that heat, or most of that feature. What do you have to look forward here to in feature 2?
Yeah, we'll see. It was a really fun battle with several different drivers, Damon and Corey and stuff. But yeah, we'll see. I was kind of trying to make the car as wide as I could and kind of beating and banging here and there. And now I'm going to be behind those guys. So I don't think I have anything to get past them. We're going to try to have some fun anyways.
10-4. Go out there, have some fun, and you'll be starting towards the back of the pack. You'll have a lot of ground to make up this time.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fun.
10-4. Good luck, bud. Lafayette finishes in P2. We go grab Damon Nagel in the 86. Damon, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, we brought it home third after a whale of a battle, pretty much all feature long, with the about 5 different cars there battling for second for a long time. How much fun was that?
That was a blast. I don't know how many laps Cody and I did side by side, but that was fun.
Yeah, the two of you especially were banging doors, banging fenders, banging everything those cars can bang, and still out there having a good time, keeping them straight, keeping it green. It was a good time.
Yeah, I like it. The track is dry, and it seems like a fun track, even though Blake still runs away with it. But it was a blast.
I mean, Blake does Blake things. You can't really help that.
Yeah.
You got the Friends Family sponsor shout-outs for the Feature 1 top 3?
Rev Sim Shop, Delta Prime Racing, you for doing broadcasting, Scott for letting me run my crazy ideas, Minnesota Outfront, and the Trevor Project.
Thanks, Scott, for letting him run his crazy ideas. All right, bud. Congrats on that top 3, and good luck in Feature 2.
Thank you.
Listen, Damon back down to his team channel, and we get set for our second features. We get a short little warm-up here. Blake up there still running that high line. We got about a minute left before we go into feature number 2, so I think that 5 minutes was a pretty good amount of time. I kind of rushed the early interviews just to make sure we made it, but we're still good. So our lineup is going to be backwards from that first feature. Giglio will have to come through the field, but he has shown he is very good at doing that. Gets an extra 10 laps, 40 laps for feature number 2. It's the final 50 seconds of the warm-up tick-off. Blake running out on track. Our points leader coming in. Let's take a look at that real quick. Here are our points through 3 races. This does not include the feature we just finished. So this was as of coming into the Eldora races. Brewer was up top, and Nagel, Montrose, Ernest, Elston, Tripo, Lafayette, and Giglio. Should see Giglio and Cleaver make good gains. See if Brewer can hang on to his points lead. Next week we have Cedar Lake. Cedar Lake is coming up next week. And that should do it for our warm-up. Drivers will grid up and we'll head into feature number 2. Alright, by finishing last in the first feature, looks like Will Ashenbrenner will be your pole sitter for feature number 2. See if we can find it. Not on track yet. Have to wait for William. Go ahead and get our music going for the Labor 12 starting lineup here for race number 2. Will Ashenbrenner will be your pole sitter, so he has not gotten out on track. Scott Hilson will start second in the 35. Corey Deal, the purple peak leader, starts in 3rd. Joey Smith starts in 4th spot. Cody Cleaver starting 5th. Corey Brewer starts 6th. Damon Nagel, his top 3 finish, runs him to 7th starting spot. Lafayette finished 2nd, so he'll be back to 8th. But Giglio, one feature once, he will be starting from the tail of the field in the 16th. So have to be careful working through the field as he tries to get back to the front. Double feature winner tonight. pit lane. They go on one track. Looks like Ashley is not inside of the grid up. So the one team can get that car out there. Looks like that. So that'll move Corey Neal up to the bowl. Tato with a raid. Appreciate you, my guy. How was the cave? We're just getting ready to start feature number 2 out here on the dirt. Beta, one of our oldest mods. If you haven't checked out Beta yet, please do so. There's a lot of art here in the art department. I think I'm getting that here in the art. Appreciate the raid, my guy. Color viewing. Field works their way around under the face laps. Except for the race. Has some tech issues, oh no. Hopefully get those fixed out. I need to get with you, Beta. I want to start creating some shorts of the races. So I need to get with you to learn how to do that. So definitely hit me with this tutorial. Field works through turns 3 and 4. We're getting ready for the start. Pace truck should get out of the way here. We're set for an 8-car feature number 2. Green flag is out in the air, and here we go. Corey Neal leads him into turn number 1. He was elevated to the pole when Asherbrenner did not grid. Cody Cleaver now in second, Elston in third. As they go 3 wide through the corner there. Blake Giglio already halfway through the field. 3 wide with Elston and Nagel there. Corey Neal out front. Giglio is now up to third. 16 car digging right around that low line, around the wall. He's going to move right on up to third. Now he's battling Cody Cleaver. Nagel gets back to Giglio's inside. Going to make him work for it. Here comes Brewer in the 4 car. Points leader trying to go through the middle here. Didn't quite work out for him. Giglio fighting the 86 with David Nagel. Giglio now up against the fence, riding the wall. He got a little too close to the fence there. Should help Nagel put up a fight. So Nagel continues to run inside. Corey Neal right up against the wall now, out in front. The 2 of Cleaver. And Nagel and Giglio battling for third. Behind them, that is Brewer and Elston battle for 5th. Keep an eye on this battle. Cody Cleaver's starting to fall back to him a little bit. Giglio's going to run the middle here. Nothing doing for him that time as Nagel slides up. Cleaver bounces it off the fence in the 2, but keeps it going. Actually gaining him time on Corey Neal, the leader. He's going to go to the bottom in the 2. Try to get to the inside of Corey Neal coming off the corner. Click off another lap as our laps are going haywire on the scoreboard. There we go. Cleaver's still fighting down low. There's Nagel and Giglio still battling for third, although I think Giglio pretty well has it now. Nagel just content to keep running the bottom. Cleaver trying to attack the 6 of Deal again. Closing in on this lead battle. Now he's up against the wall again. He's going to try the crossover here on the 2. Gets to the inside, trying to take second from Cody Cleaver. We'll slide up the track. Cleaver will have to decide where to go. Gets to the back of Giglio. That's where he decided to go. Right into the back bumper of the 16. That's allowing Nagel, the 86, to come back in and be a factor once again. See if Nagel completes it. Doesn't quite get the car up in front of Giglio. Now Cleaver bounces the 2 off the wall. Chatton getting worn in. Driver struggling for grip, bouncing it off the fence. Giglio has second to himself. He can run whatever line he chooses, so he's going to do that low entry, then drag it up to the top as we saw him do in practice. This time enters at the top. Nagel and Cleaver battle for third. Cleaver behind them in 5th. Lafayette had that strong second place run in that first feature. He's not made much progress. He's still back in 7th. advantage going to Nagel. Now they're both at the top. Cleaver smacks it off the wall. It's fortunate he hasn't broken that car yet. He's hitting that wall a lot. Out front, Corey Deal's trying to run away with it. Blake Giglio reeling him in slowly. Corey smacks it off the wall. Saw the 6 car snap around. Deal this time running way off the wall. Giglio's going to slide it up there. Blake's been doing that line in 3 and 4 a lot. Seems to work for him. Corey Deal smacks it off the wall in turn 1. He is riding the wall. Cost him about a quarter of a second. Giglio slides on in there into 16. Much better entry to 1 that time for Corey Deal. Oh, but then the exit's all kind of crossed over. He gets up and into the wall. Here comes Giglio and 16 to his inside. Blake going for the double feature win, trying to get the lead before halfway here. And green since the start of feature 2. Deal trying to keep the 16 pinned as Giglio hits the inside wall. That'll cost Giglio a ton of time. Corey Deal takes off again. Blake catch that left front right on the wall. A rare mistake out of Giglio. Still battling back here. It's Cody Cleaver and Damon Nagel. Stop me if you've heard this song before. But Giglio just rode the wall again. 16 car. Struggling a little bit for that grip. Here the leader, Corey Deal, also all over the wall. This time decides to drop it down low. Giglio stays up high. Closing in on halfway. Corey and Blake out in front. This will be coming to halfway flags. Corey Deal, your leader at halfway. Giglio in second. Cleaver third. Nagel fourth. So they battle for that spot still. Brewer in fifth. Jolene Sims trying out the dirt. Out there in sixth. Scott Elston is seventh. And Lafayette currently in eighth. A little surprised Lafayette second in the feature number 1. Just not finding it here in feature 2. Deal right up by the wall. This time staying off of it. Trying to close back in. Had ballooned over a second, now it's back down under again. Giglio really likes that line where he enters low in 3 and just drifts it out to the wall in 4. Corey Deal smacks the fence in turn 1. Almost like it gives him speed. Nagel still working the inside on Cody Cleaver. Has a little bit of an advantage at the moment. Doubt it will last as long as these two have been fighting pretty much all night long. Both features having a heck of a battle. And then folks, the Brewer in the 5th spot. And newcomer to the dirt, Jolene in the 6th spot. So Nagel holds the advantage for now. Cleaver looking back to the inside. Starting to tighten up at the top. Maverick coming in with the resub. Appreciate you, my guy. Welcome back. Good to see you. That Pinty's car you sent me in Discord is freaking beautiful, by the way. Corey Deal's lead down to a half second. It's Giglio working on it. Trying to catch that 6 car. Almost the 4 years. Isn't that crazy? Freaking awesome. The support that you've given our channel. But man, where did the time go? We're here night off. There we go. Well, we have a truck race coming up. If you feel like getting out there. Giglio with the big slide. It's maintaining about a half second. Deal to Giglio. Nagel holding off Cleaver. Cleaver now has Brewer to contend with. Joey Brewer making his presence known in that battle for third. Jump back up to the front and at the line, half second between the two. 12 laps to go from Eldora. Giglio trying to become a double feature winner tonight. One feature one has come from the back of the field for the invert, all the way up to leader Corey Deal's back bumper. Corey Deal probably wishing we didn't give him an extra 10 laps. As Corey gets up and into the fence, Giglio's wrapping the bottom, and this may be all Giglio needed. Corey is still riding the wall. And I think he's broken that 6 car. Just can't keep it off the fence. Oh, there he goes, not broken, just a bad lap for Corey Deal. Hands over the lead to Blake Giglio. Blake is your new leader. Corey is now second. Nagel in third. And then the battle between Cleaver and Brewer for fourth. Brewer almost got into the two of Cleaver. Did a great job keeping it off of him. Corey Deal starting to fade. 6 car struggling a bit as Damon Nagel's catching him. That is for second. Deal tries to hang on with now 7 laps to go. Yep, Blake's still winning shit. He's very good on the dirt. And very good overall too, but very good on the dirt. And we get our first caution. And I believe it's Corey Deal. 6 car. Led most of this feature. But trouble has stricken the 6. See if we can get a look at, well, this went way too far back. I don't want it to half speed either. There we go. He's ahead of the 86 here. Over rotates the car and around he goes. Self spin for the 6. Corey Deal comes from leader to tail of the field in the blink of an eye. Things come unraveled for the 6 team and he goes to the tail of the field. He'll head it to the pit lane, get some repairs, I am sure. Right front doesn't look like it's doing too good. That is crazy, Maverick. See that wheel snap around for Corey once he gets his fast repair. Back out onto the track he goes to try and climb up from the 8th spot with 8 laps to go. It'll be 7 when we get the green flag. Blake still leads. Damon Nagel now second. Cleaver third. We'll see if anyone has anything for Giglio. Or it could be a fight for second from here. I appreciate you, Maverick. Getting us 95 bits closer to Friday Fun Night. Appreciate you, my guy. Field getting set for the restart right up against the wall. Pace truck heads off. And here we go. Giglio down the hill. Gets the jump in the 16. We have Nagel, Cleaver, and the 4 of Brewer. Julian Sims up into the top 5 for the first time. Alright, Mav, have a good one, my friend. Battle is on for third. It's Cleaver and Brewer battle 2 and the 4. Hard to believe the 2 is fighting someone other than the 86, although Nagel is just in front of them. Giglio has jumped out to the lead. Brewer's going to slide it in there in the 4, see if he can find the traction. Not quite able to get it. Get a hydrate in here, appreciate you, Beta. Giglio cleared out in front. Damon Nagel hanging on to second right now as the 2 of Cleaver and the 4 of Brewer really go at it for that last spot in the top 3. Brewer into the fence. You can tell he really wants it. In the back, Lafayette battles with Elson and 6 of Corey Deal. Lots of battles with 4 to go. Deal, remember, spun out on that last caution, trying to get back up into the field some. Currently stuck back in 8th. Brewer and Cleaver still battle for 3rd. Giglio's lead now 1.1 seconds. Nagel seems to be making that bottom line work. Cody Cleaver bouncing it off the wall. Gets a huge rotation on the 2, and that is going to spin around and bring out the caution. And we have our second yellow. This Cleaver really going for it there. Lost the back end of the car, spun it out. And we have a green-white checker coming up. Cleaver spins it out again. Probably wishes we weren't still watching him. The right front doesn't look all that great, so maybe he has hit that wall one too many times. Looks like his right front's pointing, yeah, it's snapped into the inside. See if he pits and gets his fast repair. There he goes. That'll make Giglio have to defend one more time up at the front. So we get a green-white checker at Eldora in feature number 2. If you'd like more information on our leagues, check us out at dgsracing.com. 86 of Dago giving a push to the 16 of Giglio, making him think about it. Brewer now up to 3rd. Everybody falling out in front of him. He is certainly going to take that, try to hang on to his points lead tonight. Jolene Sims there in 4th. Trying out dirt for the first time here in SRL. Nice run for the Superflow machine. Lafayette 2nd in feature 1. Up to 5th in feature 2. Yeah, Corey Deal currently in 6th spot. Scott Elson 7th. Pretty Cleaver tailored the field after that spin, but everybody on the lead lap. Anything can happen here with 2 to go. Field wraps that outside wall through 3 and 4. We'll be getting set for the restart. Pace truck will dive off down low. And here we go, 2-lap shootout. Giglio back onto the throttle. Nagel hangs with them a little bit better this time. And the battle is on behind as Brewer trying to take 2nd. Runs through the middle. Sims in that 4th spot. Corey Deal trying to fight for a top 5. Right there alongside Sims. Looks like Giglio's checked out again. Nagel hangs on to 2nd, and then the battle is on. Brewer and the 46 as we go to the final lap. Brewer gets up and into the wall. No one able to take advantage. Giglio sends it into 3 and 4. Blake wraps it down low, brings it up to the high side. We'll get that drive off the corner. Blake Giglio will be your winner at Eldora in both features. David Nagel picks up 2nd. Looks like Brewer scores 3rd. Sims, first time out in the SRL dirt, gets the 4th spot in feature 2. Corey Deal gets the top 5 and celebrates with some donuts. Lafayette scores 6th. Scott Elston 7th. And Cody Cleaver will bring it home 8th. We'll get the top 3 to the waiting room, please, and thank you. We'll go grab Blake as he celebrates because that's just fun to do. Blake, DG, you got a copy?
How's it going?
Well, it's going pretty good for you. I know that much. Picked up the double feature win tonight at Eldora. You said it was a pretty fun track, but man, you guys were wearing out that outside wall. Were you have any worries with maybe the car breaking if you hit it too many times?
Yeah, I knew that me and Corey, whoever broke first, was going to lose. It's kind of what it felt like, because I'd hit it one lap, he'd hit it the next, and eventually I think he just got it just enough where it ended up breaking him there. But I'm glad that I was able to hold on those green-white checkers and home to win.
Well, the double feature win. You got the Friends Family sponsor shout-outs for us tonight?
Yeah, shout out to you for broadcasting, Artemis Sports, everything they do. I'm sure they're watching tonight. Everyone that runs the series. So yeah. And let's try to go 3 for 3 this week in trucks here in a little bit.
It's 10-4, yeah, and you, I don't know, you sound like you've never done an interview before, but you've done like 100 of these things.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired still today.
We'll get you some caffeine in you before you get out in that truck, alright?
Alrighty.
Alright, we'll see you in the trucks. Good luck. Blake bringing it home with the double feature win, then drives it up into the winner's circle there. We try to track down Damon Nagel. I have to go back in replay mode because he is not out there right now. There he is. Alright, let's see if we can track him down in the waiting room. Damon, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you got best of the rest here in feature number 2. It's hard to beat that Giglio fella, but it has to feel pretty good. Bringing it home 2nd over the rest of the field. How do we do it out there?
Yeah, it was fun. I liked how slick the track was, and I felt like it was a lot of door banging fun.
A lot of door banging fun. That is a great way to describe it. You guys put on a whale of a show. You finally got away from Cody there when he made that self mistake and went to the tail of the field. But man, what a night here at Eldora. You guys put on a really good show.
I was wondering what happened to him. All I saw was him sideways behind me, but it was fun racing against him door to door there for a while again.
Yeah, almost all of both features. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he ended up
but no.
catching the wall, I think, and broke one of the right front suspension.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he
I
hit it a
thought
lot. It took a while to happen.
I was really pulling for Corey to pull that one off, though.
Yeah, and then he did the same thing. Got in the wall too many times, broke a right front suspension.
Yeah,
That's the way it is. Wall giveth, wall taketh away. It's
yeah,
it's meant to be
exactly.
a crutch, not a permanent thing, you know. All right. Well, congrats on that P2 finish. You got the friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for us.
Thank you. Rev Sim Shop again. Out front Minnesota, Delta Prime, you for broadcasting, Scott for letting me do this, and the Trevor Project.
All right. If you see Joey in the server still, tell him to get in here for his interview.
I will do that. Yeah, I don't see.
Oh, he just popped
got
in.
there.
There we go. Message delivered. Look at that.
Thank you.
All
Have a good
right,
one.
David. Thank you. Joey DG, you got a copy?
Hey,
How's it going? You brought it home in third and should be good enough to maintain that points lead, and a pretty good night for you overall at Eldora.
yeah, that's what I was wondering, kind of how the deal was shaking out there. And I know it kind of got me first race. I was running pretty good there, and then just kind of, kind of got into the wall a little bit, made some contact there, and kind of knocked me back. Lucky to come back to that one.
Yeah, the wall giveth and the wall taketh away, as I was telling David Eagle. It can help you get a little faster here, but it can also break your car.
Oh yeah.
Well, we brought it home in the third spot. A good run for you tonight, and we'll have to see how the points shake out here in a little bit. But congrats on the third place finish here in feature number 2. You got the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight.
Yeah. Let me. Sponsors: Full Throttle Apparel, Dale Moore Racing, Joey B's Wrapping Design, Victory First Services LLC, Christmas Computer Solutions, Cocky Fluid Consulting, Autism Awareness, Householder Racing, Trucking, Side Racing.
Very good. Appreciate you out here running with us tonight, and yeah, good luck to you next week. I think we're in Cedar Lake, I think. So you feel good
Cedar
about
Lake.
Cedar Lake?
Yeah, I like Cedar Lake. I can run pretty good there. Hopefully get a good draw in that first race. Go from there.
10-4. Well, good luck to you next week, Joey, and we'll see if you hang on that points lead. Have a good one.
All right. Thanks for everything y'all do.
Joey Brewer in the 4, bringing it home P3 in feature number 2. Let's take a look at our final results here for feature 2. So we don't get one of these fancy screens for feature 1, but that's okay. And there they are. Blake Giglio, David Nagel, Joey Brewer, Jolene Sims, Corey Deal, Nathan Lafayette, Scott Elson, and Cody Cleaver, as Asher Banner did not enter race number 2. 31 team couldn't get that car fixed up and back out there in time, so 8 drivers completing feature number 2. Appreciate everyone coming out tonight, hanging out at Eldora Speedway. Thank all of our partners that help the Sidewinder Racing Leagues go on, and let's go ahead and run through those real quickly for you. We have Wild Horse Broadcasting doing our ARCA series on Monday nights. A lot of fun. Check that out. Dover last night was a great time. Rev Sim Shop does his Dirt Street Stock Tour that you just watched here tonight. Labor 12 will be doing the Truck Series coming up a little bit later on. And then Arc Music does our Cup Series on Wednesday night in the Gen 4 Cup Series. Fort Worth Screen Printing, longtime sponsor of ours. Always appreciate those folks. They're doing our Xfinity Series on Thursday nights. Golden Eagle Syrup, another longtime sponsor. They're doing our Friday night Super Speedway Series. And then CTC Race Network puts on our Indy cars for us on Friday nights. Thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate you watching. And congrats to Blake Giglio, the double feature winner tonight here at Eldora. More information on our leagues, check out dgsracing.com. And everyone have a wonderful night.